Welcome back, Video Game Voting Vanguard. It's your boy P City Substance. We're here with another episode of the Video Game Votary. So this week on the Video Game Votary, we're just going to discuss some things that are taking place right now in the gaming community, and we also want to discuss a pickup that I recently made. Actually, a pickup I made, recent pickup. So let me explain this interesting dilemma that I had going on in my household. So I have 4 children, two oldest being boys, one 11, one 9. The 9-year-olds get ready to turn 10. My daughter's 8, and my youngest is 4. So initially last year, my oldest son, he asked for Xbox One, so that's what he got. A couple months later in April, my 9-year-old, my now 9-year-old, he asked for a PS4. So they have different consoles, just to be different. So fast forward a year later, my son is kind of getting frustrated with the PS4 because he's playing with his brother. His brother's playing Xbox. He's playing Fortnite at the time, and Fortnite hadn't been on PS4, of course. And my 9-year-old's getting caught up on this Fortnite wave, and he wants to play Fortnite. So he's kind of frustrated PS4. So he's like, Dad, can I trade Uncle Randy for his Xbox One? Okay, I don't see why not. Now, mind you, at this time, my 2 sons are in separate rooms. So they're like, all right, we're going to get this Xbox. We're going to be able to play Fortnite together. All right, cool beans. That sounds like a good idea. I get it. So I didn't exactly agree with it, but I just said if he wants to, I mean, it's a fair trade in my opinion. So go right ahead. So he trades. He gets this. He actually got an Xbox One S from my brother, which I think was pretty good pickup. So I was like, all right, cool. My son just had a standard 500 gig PS4. I think they come 500 gig standard. So now, fast forward a couple months later, my son wants to get back on PS4. He keeps coming down in my game room. Dad, can I get on PS4? I'm letting him play or whatever, but he's saying he wants PS4 back. I'm like, why'd you trade it? Now they are in the same room. So, and I told him, I said, now you guys are back in the same room, sharing the room, and you got 2 Xboxes. How's that gonna work? So, of course, one was just kind of sitting there. I'm like, man, y'all gotta figure something out. Maybe try to trade it. I was like, I'll try to maybe orchestrate a trade where we do a even swap with somebody for Xbox One, PS4. Now, this is where I come into play. Other than me being dad, I come into play because I am running out of space on especially my PS4, which I have not played as much. I've been more on my Xbox recently, honestly. So I was already looking for another source of memory. So I was just thinking, how can I right the situation with everything? I was already getting ready to purchase a external hard drive. So I just decided, well, hey, let me go pick up a PS4 Pro, give my son my original day one release PS4. I take the Xbox One S from him, which is an upgrade from my original Xbox One, and all is happy. So all right, fine, that's gonna be the plan. That's what I decided on, and that's what I did to an extent. So I go to GameStop, doing a little research. I decided I wanted to get maybe like some of those special edition PS4s. And it seems like I always seen them when I wasn't looking, and of course, when you're looking, you never see what you were looking for at the time, and they're never available. So I was looking for some of these special release PS4 with like different design or color scheme on the consoles. I was thinking about the white. I was like, let me get the white to match this Xbox One S. I think that'll be a good look down here in the game room. So I found out that the Glacier White PS4 is a GameStop exclusive release. So they had them pre-owned. They're not in stock. You have to order it. So if you guys know me, I'm very impatient. I don't like to wait. So I got the thing. I said, well, let me go to a couple stores and see if I can see this Spider-Man PS4 Pro Edition that I've been seeing around. That looks pretty cool, different scheme, or even see the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 one. That was pretty cool as well. So needless to say, I'm riding around. I don't see anything. So then I got to think. I said, well, your main thing is the memory capacity. You want to upgrade to the terabyte so that you have the space to put the games on. Because normally I play Call of Duty or Apex on the Xbox, and some of the other games that I'll play, not necessarily online, I'll get on the PS4, even though I have PlayStation Network. So I normally get the other games on the PS4, which it kind of forced me back to playing PlayStation because Xbox is where I have Call of Duty. I'm on that majority of the time. So I actually had a GameStop employee tell me that only the Pro comes with the 1 terabyte. So I'm in these different stores. I think I went into, where did I go into first? I went to a Best Buy. Yeah, I went to Best Buy first, and I see on the shelf there are two different ones. They have the Pro, which was like $3.99 new. That's $400, not $3.99, $4, but it's $3.99. And then they also had one for $2.99. And I was very close to picking it up. Only reason I like to shop at GameStop, I like to get the points for the purchase so I can get like different coupons and different percentages off. So I try to stay loyal to GameStop and take advantage of the fact that I am a Pro member, and I try to get, extra coupons, etc. So I was very close to picking up at Best Buy. I'm like, hey, this is 1 terabyte. I don't know what they were talking about. I thought it was only Pro Edition. This is just a PS4 Slim model with 1 terabyte. So I said, well, hold on, let me wait. So I call, I go over to GameStop, which was right across the street, and the pre-owned PS4 Slims were like $380. No, I'm sorry, like $280. And I was just like, the new ones are $300. I may as well spend $300. And that had a terabyte, so I was like, that justifies it. And then on top of that, the only difference between a PS4 Pro and this slim model with 1 terabyte is the fact that the Pro supposedly has a faster processor, it plays at 4K. And even the guy at GameStop surprisingly was like, if you want to see someone sweat in HD, that's the only reason you will buy a Pro. So I was like, I don't really need that because, number one, if I'm playing competitive, 9 times out of 10, I'm on my, well, not 9 times out of 10, 100% of the time, I'm playing on my gaming monitor. And if you know gaming monitors, to put it in perspective, when they get you like there's 1 millisecond response time and 0 input lag, it's because they dumb all the features down to basically a basic picture so that you're able to get the actual information to the screen faster. So 4K and all that stuff, in a sense, is kind of irrelevant to me because of how I play my game. And if you look at last week's episode of Video Game VOTARY, I was discussing the difference between playing on an HD TV and a monitor. So this also came into play this week. So I decided to just get this slim, which is pretty cool looking, 1 terabyte PS4. My son's actually still sleeping while I'm recording this, so I actually put the PS4 in his room. He'll be happy when he wakes up. But needless to say, we're gonna we basically trying to distinguish the difference between the PS4 Pro and the PS4 Slim. Now, again, you don't really need the Pro unless that's your main go-to console. You're playing in 4K and you just want the best quality picture possible. I don't feel the need to pay that extra $100 for that. It was, in my opinion, it's irrelevant to the way that I game. Again, that depends on the way that you game. If you game on an HD TV, then yes, you probably will want to invest in a Pro. But I didn't feel the need to spend the extra $100 for it because I'll probably be playing on my gaming monitor. So that was what was going on as far as my household. I think all will be happy. My daughter now wants a Nintendo Switch, so I'll be picking up one of those in the summertime for her because she keeps playing mine. But no big deal. So let's talk about a couple of current releases. just last week we had release of Anthem, which is like a it's like a third person, not really a shooter, but it's kind of like an open world. You're this this kind of monster thing, but you're going around killing monsters, and you're in this weird javelin suit, and you got to kill these monsters off. It seems pretty cool just looking at like the trailers and stuff like that. It definitely caught my attention because I thought it was like a shooter. Kind of is, but it's not at the same time, if that makes any sense. It seems to be a pretty decent buzz going on, so that's available right now. Coming up this week, Devil May Cry 5 releases on the 8th on the Xbox and the PS4. Of course, Devil May Cry used to be, I think, a Sony exclusive, and now it's kind of on all platforms. I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of feel like that is what distinguishes the two top consoles from each other, or actually the three, and the only one I feel is good and loyal to that is Nintendo, and I think that's why Nintendo's still able to be around. Also, we got the Division 2 from Tom Clancy coming out next week. And also I want to mention, while I was at GameStop, they got a sale going on, tax refund sale. They have a lot of great games on sale. Like they have NBA 2K for I think $30, WWE 2K19 for $30, NBA Live for $20, Madden I think it's $25, Mega Man 11, which I may probably pick up as $25. I definitely see a few games I'm probably gonna go back and pick up. I believe that sale ends Tuesday, so be on the lookout for that. If you guys are looking for some newer games at a pretty good price, you may want to swing by GameStop and take advantage of their tax refund sale that's going on right now. They also the pre-owned consoles are on sale, and they're offering more credit towards trading. So shout out to GameStop for that. So this has been another episode of Video Game Voter, and this is your boy P City Sepsis. We're out.